Let's talk about why the price of Bitcoin is falling. Welcome back to Key Talks, guys. In this channel, I talk about everything investment related, from stocks to cryptos and beyond. So let's talk. Maybe you've heard a whale selling Bitcoin this week, or maybe you just read an Elon Musk tweet that says that he's getting out of crypto. Whatever the news is, it usually doesn't have much to do with the price action in Bitcoin. What's really going on is the fact that crypto is just extremely volatile. It's a market that's 24/7. It doesn't have any halts. There's no SEC that stops the trading of a certain crypto. That's not how this market works. So, of course, you're going to have extreme volatility. Prices will fluctuate 20% up or down at any given second, and this is just the norm in the crypto market. Anything that's not Bitcoin will usually go up higher or lower more than Bitcoin will. Now, so what do you need to do to protect yourself, or how do you invest in this kind of market? Investor are you? You see, if you're a day trader, well, this video isn't really for you. See, you're focused more on the charts, the price action. You want to know what Bitcoin is doing every second or every minute, and you have a strategy, a plan that you've already prepared based on the charts, not based on the company or the fundamental or the coin or any of this stuff. I mean, if you're a momentum trader, then you're looking at volume, how many people are coming in, a bunch of things that are extremely different, like pattern recognition and everything that are extremely different than the things that I look at, right? See, someone like me, what I do is I will get into a project based on certain requirements of tokenomics and metrics and momentum, not momentum trading, but momentum in terms of people's outlooks. And those are the things that, really matter, because when it comes to cryptocurrency, especially Bitcoin, what you're looking at is Metcalfe's law. And Metcalfe's law basically explained how a network grows. Specifically, he was talking about the actual telecommunication network, but in this scenario, we're talking about cryptocurrency and computer networks. Now, there are three things that I look at that I've talked about in previous videos before that gives me conviction for why I don't sell or don't get scared when there's a 15% drop or 20% drop in the price of Bitcoin. Now, those three things are tokenomics, the Bitcoin money flow chart, and the Bitcoin stock to flow model. I'm going to be briefly going over what those three things are and why those three things give me conviction on why I shouldn't be selling during a bull run and when I do intend on actually selling. So tokenomics. There's a max supply of Bitcoin. It's 21 million. Only about just over 18 million have been mined, and the rest of them are being mined every day by miners. And there's something called a Bitcoin halving, when Bitcoin becomes twice as hard to mine. So it only gets harder and harder to mine and produce Bitcoin. And every single day, there are more and more users of Bitcoin as the network continues to grow. The second thing I look at is the Bitcoin money flow chart. Now, here's the Bitcoin money flow chart. The Bitcoin money flow chart basically states out how the money flows in Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency market. So fiat, which is just your US dollars or Canadian dollars or your native currency in your country, fiat currency goes right into Bitcoin. That's the first thing that people will usually buy. Once they have Bitcoin, what do? People will take profits from Bitcoin and then they put that into large cap cryptocurrencies. And that's when large cap cryptocurrencies will go up while Bitcoin stays stagnant for a temporary period of time. And then where does the money go when people take the profits from the large caps? It goes into the mid caps. Same thing happens, it goes to the small caps, and then everyone will take profits from the small caps and then put it back into Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is considered the safe haven. Now, this should explain to you why Bitcoin is very volatile and why it goes up and down so much and why all the other altcoins go up so much dramatically and down a lot. But this is the same thing that also gives me conviction to not sell Bitcoin during these times, because even though the money did leave, it's going to return. After the money goes all the way down to low caps, it returns back into Bitcoin. Therefore, I have conviction not to get scared and sell for a 10 or 15 or 20% drop. Bitcoin stock to flow model chart. Now, this chart is like a commodities chart. It basically shows you, based on supply and demand, how high the price of Bitcoin should be reaching after every Bitcoin halving. Now, the Bitcoin halving is basically when it becomes twice as hard to mine a Bitcoin, and then a bull run will usually commence. It happened in 2015 and earlier before that as well. Now, in this bull run, Bitcoin is set to hit a price target of 100,000 US dollars per one Bitcoin. Now, it isn't necessarily true that it will hit that price, but based on this chart, it should near that price. And no one can tell you exactly how high it will go, but every single bull run, it has always surpassed that price. And for me, of course, I have conviction to continue holding my money in Bitcoin during this entire bull run until it nears the price of $100,000, and that's when I will be slowly dollar cost averaging out, because I'm not trying to be greedy and catch the top. Because if I try to do that, I know I'm probably going to be the one that gets caught at the top, and the Bitcoin will crash, and I'll just be like a day late or a minute late to cash all out. In conclusion, the reason for why Bitcoin drops 20 or 15% is not really a concern for me. It doesn't really matter, because I have my 3 convictions for why I'm not selling my Bitcoin during this bull run. Remember, I'm not a day trader. This is just in my investing portfolio and how I manage my investing portfolio and what my convictions were. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. My goal for this channel is to reach 1,000 subscribers as fast as I can. So it would be a huge help, and I'd appreciate it very much if you can hit that subscribe button and help me out, so this video can get pushed out to a bunch of other people too. And make sure you hit that like button too, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.